Hello, welcome to the Atelier Center. I'm Cécile and I'm going to show you how we make an illustration. This one is a commission from a French publisher, 3rd editions. He was planning to make a book about Hayao Miyazaki and he asked us to create an exclusive cover for the special edition of the book. I started sketching a few ideas. I didn't want to draw a fan art of Miyazaki's work. So we thought of drawing his workplace or representing him as a pig. In the end, we decided to draw a portrait of him in a landscape inspired by his movies. I drew this small sketch and Olivier added some colors. We sent it to the publisher who liked it. Now it's time to make the illustration, let's go! I start drawing on printer paper, using the sketch as reference. Of course, I searched photos of Miyazaki on the internet to help me with the portrait. I also had fun adding small details from his films to the landscape. It shouldn't be difficult for the fans to recognize each reference. I didn't copy one photo in particular, but used several to inspire me this portrait. Even if it's not totally accurate, it's not a problem. He has some distinctive signs like his glasses, his black eyebrows, his apron. It will be enough to make the portrait look like Miyazaki without being ultra-realistic. When the line work is done, I give it to Olivier who tapes it on the back of a watercolor paper. Then he uses a light pad to trace it. He uses a 8B graphite pencil because it produces very dark lines. It's almost like inking, but it allows us to keep those spontaneous sketchy lines. The Faber-Castell pencils are good for watercolor. They won't melt when we paint over the lines. We use a scalpel to sharpen our pencils because it's important to have a very long and sharp lead to modulate our lines. They can be very thin and light as well as thick and dark. This way, the lines create a feeling of volume. The general lighting of the illustration is suggested by the thickness of the lines. Then, it's time to color the illustration. For the first time, Olivier uses my watercolor box. It's a set of top quality watercolors by the French brand Sennelier. It's quite expensive, so I was lucky to win this in an art contest. The colors are so vibrant. They say it's made with real honey, so maybe they taste as good as they look. Olivier starts filling each area with one single color. Orange for the skin, green for the nature, blue for the sky. When it's done, we start adding shadows and details. If you are wondering why we use watercolor, it's just the technique we feel the most comfortable with. It's very instinctive, all the colors are on the palette. You can pick one you like and easily mix it with others. You can also bring your watercolor box everywhere you go and use it when you travel, which is very important for us as we like making outdoor sketches to exercise. Most of the watercolor artists start with entirely soaking the paper, but we like to paint very colorful illustrations, so we don't use that much water. Our technique comes from our experience on coloring comic pages. The panels are very small and you have to paint them very precisely, so it's difficult to use lots of water. As you can see, the illustration is almost finished. If there's one rule to know about watercolor, it's that you better start with light colors and add the dark ones only when your illustration is nearly completed. Et voilà! Watercolor is quite a relaxing technique, so don't hesitate to try it. We hope you enjoyed this video. If there is anything you want to know about how we work, feel free to ask in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching and see you soon!